Good morning, Weathersfield High School. It's Mrs. O'Connor with a special message for WEConnect February 22nd, 2022. First, can you believe it? There are only 73 school days left until final exams. It seems like just yesterday it was September. We really want to thank everyone for a great year so far. We've had so many great things happening here, like the first day the Eagles Way, the inception of our Eagle Crew, our school spirit days, and so many more exciting things are coming this spring. Soon it will be junior and senior prom, senior outing, and that very important graduation for the class of 2023 at the Cove. Today, we really want to talk to you about several things that are impacting our school and the responsibility you have as students to make this the best place it can be for everyone. We really want to emphasize that everyone needs to do their part to make Weathersfield High School great for everyone. We want to include some of student voice in making our changes here at the high school. And so we have two different things where you can get involved and be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So the first is Principals Council. We are starting this in March. This is going to be a time where leaders from various clubs and organizations get together with school administration to voice their concerns and also be part of finding solution for those problems that we're all tackling together. The other part is Eagle Crew for next year. We have some exciting changes for Eagle Crew and even more opportunities for students. We really hope that you think about joining Eagle Crew and think about new ideas that Eagle Crew could tackle. But then also we are looking forward to opening that up to more students, including sophomores, juniors, and seniors for next year.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to talk to you today about attendance. Attendance is critical to school success. Chronic absence can translate into you having difficulty learning and hindering your success in school. It could also lead to loss of credit. Over the last few months, we have closely monitored the virus transmission rates both locally and throughout the state for COVID, RSV, and flu. And we have consistently seen rates stabilize and have had fewer and fewer students and staff impacted by these illnesses. Now that these rates have stabilized, it's time to get back to pre-pandemic expectations regarding attendance. Mr. Webb and I have been monitoring attendance closely the last few weeks and have even met with some of you regarding tardies to school and class cuts. As a result of this monitoring and these meetings, we have determined the following guidelines for attendance moving forward. Starting today, students will lose credit in any course if they have more than 8 absences during the second semester. This means that starting today, we're going to be counting absences in your second semester class, and if you have 8 or more, you will lose credit for that class. At the end of each month, our attendance secretary will send warning letters via Parent Square to both you and your parents if you're approaching that 8-class absence limit. Remember, absences are defined as not being present in class for 20 minutes or more, or having 3 unexcused tardies for a class. Being tardy to school and class may also result in teacher detentions and/or office detentions. Class cuts will result in office detentions, and you will not be able to make up work for an unexcused absence or for a class cut. Please make sure you reach out to me or Mr. Webb if you have any questions regarding attendance.
Good morning, WHS. The next area of change that you will see here within our classrooms is the use of electronics, namely cell phones and headphones, during the entirety of all academic classes. This excludes traveling through the halls, as well as our study halls and lunches. What's the challenge with having our electronics on us and in use during our academic classes? Well, it limits our learning. We're constantly thinking about who's texting us, what's happening, who said what, and creates a challenge for us in terms of our ability to really listen to what the teacher has to say, engage in the learning activity, and get the most out of our class, which is why we're here at school learning. So what's changing? As I mentioned, personal electronics, meaning cell phones and earbuds, are only going to be used during our study halls, passing times, and lunch. Please note, failure to follow these rules will result in first classroom-based consequences, and eventually you may see myself or Miss Jakes down the line if it continues. Please, again, let me state that there are countless studies that say that cell phones and electronics, such as cell phones, earbuds, negatively impact our ability to learn. We cannot multitask as much as we think we can. The moment we get even the feeling of a notification, all of a sudden we are sidetracked from whatever it was that we were doing before, and we're thinking about and wanting to check to see what it's all about. So we want to make use of all of the time that we have in our classes, and we ask that you follow this policy. And if you have any questions, to ask your teacher or to come down and speak with us.
So, what's the next problem? We're going to be looking at restrooms and passes. First, what are we seeing? We're seeing a lot more students out of class for longer periods of time, and then groups traveling together in the hallways. We're also seeing a number of students without passes. What we're noticing is that the more you're out of class, generally speaking, the lower your grades are. The whole purpose behind being in class is to make sure that you're learning. And if you're out roaming the hallways or in the bathrooms for a long period of time, you're just not doing the learning that you need to be successful in high school. And that's really the reason why we're here. We're also seeing an uptick in negative and harmful behaviors in the bathroom. And while you might think we're just talking about vaping, we're really not. While that's a problem, we're also seeing vandalism, sometimes organized fights, and even self-harm. All of these things are major risk factors that we want to make sure we're not seeing in our bathrooms to make sure it's a really safe environment for all students. So what's changing? First, we are only allowing one student out at a time from every single classroom. All students must have a pass to go anywhere outside of their rooms. We're also going to have 3 bathrooms open. This is because of the limited staff we have to do bathroom monitoring. So the CAF bathroom, second floor bathroom, and fifth floor bathroom will all be open. And depending on what class you're in, we will be checking to make sure that you're going to the appropriate bathroom. So for example, if you're on the 4th floor, you should be going to the 5th floor bathroom, not downstairs to the cafeteria. The bathroom monitors who are outside every bathroom will make sure that you are not allowed in if you are trying to use the pass in the wrong location. Also, the bathroom monitors are going to be limiting the number of students who go inside the bathroom based on the number of stalls or available stalls there are. So if the bathroom only allows for 3 stalls, only 3 people will be allowed in. The last thing that we really want to talk about is that we know it's hard post-COVID for everyone. And truly, despite the fact that we have to put some more controls in to make sure the school environment is a positive and productive one, we also want you to know that we are all here to help you be successful at Wethersfield High School. We have so many resources here and people who are ready and willing to help you out of any problem that you have. Please take advantage of these resources. Your school counselor, the wellness center, your WEConnect teacher, or another trusted adult, your building administrators, your school nurses, and your coaches. We're all here for you to help you through and make sure that you're the most successful student you can be while you're here at Wethersfield High School. We are looking forward to seeing all of the amazing things that you're doing, culminating in graduation, which for seniors, pencil in June 9th. That looks like that's going to be our graduation date. Thank you, and we hope you have an amazing day.